The main thing to think about with a kettlebell swing is you want to focus mainly, you know, like a hip thrust where you see that one when they're doing this exercise? It's like that. It's like a glute bridge hip thrust where your main focus is to get all the way through in hip extension and make it very glute hamstring dominant.
Okay.
Yeah, you're blocking the camera.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. No worries.
I didn't know you were videoing.
No, yeah. I'm gonna do me so that way you can see my form
Got
versus
it.
yours, and then we'll go back and forth. I'll have you do another set, and then we'll watch the difference and see yours, how it cleans up.
Okay.
But the main thing is you want to really work on getting through the bell with the hips.
Okay.
And the hips actually are what drive the arms forward.
Yeah.
And so you'll see how my elbows stay pinned to my sides.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to make this an upper body exercise. I don't want to do anything with the arms other than meat hooks holding onto the bell so it doesn't fly through the wall. Okay, but the goal is to make this a lower body, glutes, hamstrings, and a core exercise by co-contracting this stuff and this stuff to compress and stabilize and protect the spine so that I don't shoot a disc out when I'm coming up. But the hips get all the way through and I'm tall here, and I really accentuate getting into full extension, even just a little bit past, without opening up my ribs, softening my core, and cranking on the discs of my low back. I want to get my hips all the way through, but I still want to be bridged, that dead bug bridge position with my core, so that way everything is tight like Jenga. Keep that spine totally stacked. And then the arms are just staying tight at the sides. I like to have a little break in the elbow to just give it that little softness to go back down into the next rep. But it should be all hamstrings, glutes, a little bit of the groin because you're spread open, and the core. And then the arms are just holding it here. There's the variation where you see people doing this and they're making their shoulder exercise. We're not doing that, definitely not. We just want to be right, just like you would be doing a glute bridge or a hip thrust. We're really making it come through the bell there. And then the arms stay in tight to the sides. See how tall I'm getting in my legs? My hips are going forward and up as much as I can. Versus when you were doing it, you were stopping here and then using the arms to get the rest of the way through. And so you were doing this. Okay, and you want to make sure that you get all the way through. Come up tall and push up and forward with the hips, keeping the core tight. And you'll get more activation out of the glutes because you're finishing that full range. Okay, so now, next little trick here. We're going to take a couple towels, and what we're going to do here is we're going to take these towels and I'm going to have you squeeze the towels under the sides.
There you go.
And so now if the arm comes up and the towel falls,
I have to hold them in.
Exactly. Now we've got to keep those lats squeezed tight against the sides. I don't get the bell there, but now you can see there's the lean back. I don't get too far up here versus keeping that bell down. And I like to imagine the landmark being the inside of the elbow. Keep the inside of the elbow squeezed against the rib cage.